Hello, everybody. Can I bust a nut in your mouth? Moderators! Moderators, get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Moderators, get him! Moderators, where are you? Help! I've been. Ooh, my lips are so chapped, and they. Got him. Thank you, Squabashaw. Thank you, Squabashaw. Hold on. Why her pick not so choppy tonight? I don't know. My PC? I was ordering food. Oh my gosh, that's okay. The wavy hair disappeared. I felt so chuzz. I feel so chuzz with wavy hair. Well, no, I actually feel great with wavy hair, but I needed to go back to straight hair. I don't know. For like a minute, and then I'll go back to wavy hair again. Don't worry, guys. I'll switch in between. Okay. So, anyways, hi. I randomly saw you on the YouTube short today on that one rock climbing wall. Really? Oh yeah, Josh. Yeah, probably. Guys, I did another V3. I am begging Josh to make it happen to where somehow I could do a Twitch stream at the rock climbing gym. I'm begging him. Don't worry, guys. I will make it happen. Oh my god. My bestie is calling me right now, but I just started stream. I'm gonna have to call him back. Oh my gosh. My bestie. Legitimately one of my favorite people in the world to talk to. Pick up and aggressively hang. He said, answer, ho. Sorry, guys. Oh my god, I'm neglecting my stream. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I apologize. Please forgive me, guys. I just screened your live stream on the TV. Oh my gosh. That I feel like that would like conjure like some evil spirits into your TV. Be careful. I want to be a mod. How can I secure a spot? I actually had a mod application at some point. I'm not looking for any mod. Oh my god, Kyla's calling me. Everybody is calling me. I'm so popular. Oh yeah, I'm so popular. Hold on, Kyla. Sorry. Okay, sorry. I was just everyone just is calling me. I'm so popular. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm not homeschooled anymore, guys. I have friends now, guys. Oh my gosh, I have friends now. Kyla, both you and Steve just called me. Like, Steven called me, and then you called me. I feel so popular. Like, I feel like I'm not homeschooled anymore. I have friends. Whose dog are you wearing? This is Ellie. I'm wearing Ellie. I tripped on her for the last time. She walked under my feet for the very last time. And learned her lesson. Is it rude to say you give off horse girl vibes? I am not a horse girl. But I was a cat girl. And well, I like horses too. I just wasn't a horse girl. I know a lot of things about horses. I know a lot of things. I know a lot of things about horses. I definitely know a lot of things about horses. But I'm not a horse girl. I am a cat girl. Horses know about you. No, they don't. No, they don't. Nobody knows anything about me. I'm a mysterious little lad. Oh my god, is my camera really looking weird? I want to see what it looks. Where'd you get the foreskin you're wearing? Oh my god. Well, wait. Wait, what am I supposed to go on? Oh yeah, Twitch. Let me check my camera. Because my camera has been acting foolish today. Or lately. Wait, what? Why is my camera quality so bad? Guys, is the camera quality bad for everybody? It's like crystal clear on my Streamlabs. Yes, I finally took a shower. It's supposed to be 4K. It's horrid? I'm gonna go to yesterday's stream, the other day. Hold on, guys. I might be playing my own stream. Yo no quiero más en 4K. Oh my god, is my camera quality really this bad? Wait, let me go to clips. Is it coming out? What is happening? Are you built? Oh my god, why is my camera quality? Guys, wait, moderators? Wait, if there's any moderators watching this who I can trust that I'm not being trolled, is anyone having bad quality? Lawrence, thank you so much for gifting a sub too. Gulric, thank you. Gulric, thank you so much, Lawrence, for the gifted sub. Thank you so. Okay, not really. I mean, it's supposed to be 4K for reference. What? Because my camera has been acting kind of weird. And weird. I'm so confused. I'm using a Logitech. I'm using the same camera I've been using. It's just try the lens. Did that help? No, but the thing is, it's crystal clear on my Streamlabs. Just instantly worse? Guys, stop trolling me! Where's Will and are you done with him? I'm willing to replace him, you know. I think the chat has been staring at their screens all day. Okay, thank you, Squab. I only trust my moderator because you guys are trolling me. But Jace with Nim, I also trust you too. Check your camera settings. I can check my camera settings, but I mean my camera settings are all the same. But I can't mess around with them at all while I'm streaming. It doesn't let me change my camera settings while I'm streaming in Streamlabs. Weird. Because I'm looking at my stream the other day compared to like a stream multiple days ago. And it's like a big difference. Oh, I'm so confused. No, don't look at my messy little room. We are not. It's suboptimal. Why don't you trust us? I don't know if you guys are trying to troll me or not. I don't trust you guys. I don't trust you guys. Oh my god. I was telling all my friends today about my transvestigating era. Well, I don't know what started this conversation with my friends, but like someone made a joke about me looking like a boy. And then I was like, you know that's like a thing on the internet, like about me. They're like, what? And I was like, yeah, there's like this, there's this transvestigation on me. And if you go on to like, I think they took down 4chan, but there's like 4chan and things like 4chan where there would be all these like, what are they called? Forums about me potentially being trans. That's what a lot of people thought I was trans. But I think that's because they probably think because I have an immaculate square jaw. And that's why they think that. But I don't know why. And I was trying to explain it to my friends. And some of my friends were like, you have such like a feminine looking face. I don't know why anyone would think that. And then one of my friends was like, no, I see exactly why they're saying that. And I was like, what do you mean? And a couple of my friends were like, no, I see exactly why they're saying that, Carmilla. What? But yeah, I used to, and I don't know if it still happens because I just don't check. I just don't check forums about me. Do not check forums about you. Oh my god. But you'll find the most degenerate, like, people, the AI people were making about me. Oh my god. Do not check forums. Do not check Reddit. Whenever, like, people, I have like a lot of friends who like look me up and go through my stuff, like my Reddit, and like Reddit posts made about me, and they're like, oh my god, do you know what people are saying about you? Like, you need to check this. And I'm like, shh, do not burden yourself with scrolling through those things. Do not burden yourself. And don't burden me especially. Keep it to your, if you see anything about me on the internet, if you see any like hate or forums or anything, keep it to yourself! Keep it to yourself! I don't want to hear it! But have you seen corn? Corn? No, I haven't. I don't know what that is, but I'm just happy I don't know what it is. But what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say! Whatever, I'm gonna read chat. I was at the IRL 4chan Raid Toronto 2007 Project Canology. We protested the Church of Scientology while wearing Guy Fawkes. What's a Guy Fawkes mask? What is that? My hands are a bit large. Yeah, a lot of people were saying that because of my hand. Well, also my face is really small. I have a small head. A lot of people when they meet me in real life are like, Carmilla, you have an unusually small face. Oh my god, stop! I have such a small, dainty face. Thank you. Which, no, I do have kind of big hands. But that's why I like guitar. That's why I really like guitar and piano, because I have such enormous hands. Getting called trans as a woman just means you're uniquely beautiful, and that's better looking than everyone else. That's what I know. I feel that way. I'm not trying to like glaze myself or anything, but when people like say that I look trans, I'm like, oh. Because like trans girls, that's kind of a compliment. Oh, you're saying I have a really good facial structure. Thank you. What did my other friend say? One of my friends said something funny. I can't remember what it was. Is that polar bear fur you're wearing? No. How about you pull up your stream on your phone or something and look at it yourself? Okay. Never thought of that, I guess. Opening my stream on my phone right now. It's fine, you idiots! Who said my stream looked bad? I hate you. Average. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You must be deleted, buddy. You must. Oh, buddy, do not come commenting these things in my chat. Oh, you. Okay. Nice fun facts, I guess. I wouldn't mind if you were trans. Thank you. You're blinking kind of odd today. I feel like I am blinking odd. I think it's that I curled my eyelashes weird. It's making my eyes feel weird. Oh, and my eyes are a little bit dry. Yeah. I'm not a Mossad agent. When will we hear your guitar playing or original music? If I made original music, I don't know when I would do that. It would just depend on if I got a producer. Songs cost a lot of money to produce. Shut up! My computer's being loud. Shut up! Songs cost a lot of money to produce. Are you in the Epstein files? Oh my god. I'm pretty sure you hate your merch. I love my merch. I just haven't promoted it. It's underground right now. Oh, you started making music? Well, I didn't start making music, but ever since I started social media, when I was like 16, the only reason, like the main reason I wanted to blow up on social media, well, not blow up, I was always kind of scared of that, but the main reason I wanted to do social media was so that I could, make music. That's like the first thing I ever wanted to do, and then it turned into me being like, no, I'm gonna be mature and do social media so that I could eventually like make enough money to like own real estate. Then it turned into something more mature, but I actually would still love to make music because I still have like music, like I've written songs, and I just don't know how to produce music. I don't know how to produce music. And have you been with a producer? Why did you word it so weird? Why'd you word it like that? Is that a joke? Did you just tell your PC to shut up and it actually did? Yeah, well, when I squeeze the case, it actually will shut up a little bit. But I have to squeeze the case really hard. Producers charge money. Oh, or set. Okay, I see. I see the joke. Okay. Oh, yeah, but you have your Hollywood connections. Well, I don't know if I know many producers. Let's see. I mean, Killboy is a producer. Okay, I have connections. I just want to be able to, like, I just want money. I want an income stream before I start music, I guess. So I can be a little creative lad. A creative little lad. Like, yeah. I don't play video games. I don't play video games on PC. I actually don't play video games in general. I just haven't enjoyed playing video games. I haven't been a video game enjoyer. And in fact, the times I did play video game on stream, my views were really low. What Hollywood connections do I have? None. I don't have any Hollywood connections.
How is my favorite streamer in the whole world, besides being gorgeous?
Red on! Thank you so much! Oh my god, not Kevin! Not Kevin, thank you so much! Oh my god, thank you so much, not Kevin. And Renan, thank you guys. How are you guys doing? Not Kevin is here. The FBI, they're watching me, which means they're watching you. No, they're not watching me anymore. Meaning they will take advantage of you in that Hollywood weird and transform you into a reptilian. Oh my god. It's true that, like, Hollywood really does take advantage of people. Hollywood is so weird. Hollywood is weird, guys. Okay, I'm not like... Okay, it's not like I, like, have seen all of it, but definitely, like, I took, like, one trip to LA and I was like, oh my god. Everything is true. Oh my god. Hi, Renan.
Your laughter brings me joy. You make me laugh. You are very nice. You have excellent charisma.
That is so sweet of you to say. Thank you so much for your bits. What's your friend Martin's workout routine? Should I do a stream with Martin where he shares his workout routine? Should I do a stream? I don't know what his workout routine is, and I work out with him. What's your friend Martin's name? Carm, did you ever watch Annoying Orange as a child? No, I didn't. Do you do skincare or do you just put the soap bar in your face? I do skincare to some extent, but I think my favorite skincare, the skincare that helped me the most, was internal stuff. Like I did ginger shots and it got rid of my acne. I had horrible acne and ginger shots cured it so fast. After I had been on birth control for 5 years, nothing was helping. I tried every single type of skincare you could imagine, and nothing was working. I mean, I didn't do like anything prescribed. Like I didn't go to a dermatologist, but as soon as I started doing ginger shots, my acne went away. Birth control. Oh yeah, I had a tumultuous relationship with birth control because ever since I was like 16, doctors had been trying to get me to go on birth control. And hi, Dr. Easy. Dr. Easy, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. Oh my god, you went to Colombia? You're gonna go back? How was Colombia? How did it go? But yeah, ginger shots, like, okay, it's lemon, ginger, turmeric, black pepper, cayenne pepper, cinnamon, honey. That's the basic. Then you can add other things, like you could add garlic. I never did that, but you can if you're really trying to get rid of a cold. But ginger shots were great. Oh my god!
But Karam, what about the cortisol levels, Karam? The cortisol.
I don't know why it read it so delayed, but you're right. The cortisol. Not Kevin. Thank you so much for the dono. Yeah. I mean, that's reducing my cortisol also really helped with acne as well. Have you ever heard birth control actually changes the type of men you're attracted to? It makes you more like effeminate. It makes you like more effeminate men. And then when you get off it, you no longer find your partner attractive. Scary stuff. Yes. Birth control. I'm the biggest advocate against birth control in every way, shape, and form. I was on it for 5 years. And I went on like multiple different kinds. I strongly do not believe in it. It will help. It's helpful to some women. But I think it's Evel Knievel. I think it's so bad for you.
I love all the different faces you make.
Thank you, Renan. Thank you for the bits. Oh, circumcision too. I don't really like birth control. I don't like circumcision. But yeah, you went to Somos de... Oh my god. Somos de Calle. Oh my god. Oh my god. I went there multiple... Okay, we went to the same place. I used to go there all the time. And I was on a different planet. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You may have seen, Oh wait, did you... Oh wait, are you Melissa's friend? Am I dumb? Are you Melissa's friend? You went there with her? Duh. Okay. It's like, this is so random. Well, that sounds so fun. Did you go to La Provenza or... Did you go to La Isla? I'm joking. La Isla is like the strip club. We stayed right in between Provenza and Yeres. Okay. Wow, that's a goated place to stay. That sounds amazing. What was the producer thing? Oh, well, I have a very specific vision for my music, so any producer that I find, it has to be somebody who really understands my very ridiculous requests. Very specific. Like, idea of what I want. My ridiculous requests. I just have a very, I guess, like, unique style of what I want in music. I don't even know what genre I could put it into. Like, the type of music that I want to do is, like, it's so specific that I'm like, it's how I am with everything creative. I like almost can never hire anybody else to do anything for me, creative wise, because I'm just like, I should just do it myself since I'm so specific. Sorry. I'm chewing on my nails. Oh yeah, birth control. Oh, so I was on it because I had horrible acne as a teenager. And of course, instead of being like, what's your diet? Let's check your hormones and see. No, they were just like immediately like, you need to go on birth control. You need to go on birth control. I remember the first time I went to the doctor when they were asking me for birth control. This was, I thought it sounded so scary. She sounded so sinister. She was like, okay, I think you should go on birth control. And I was like, why? And she was like, to prevent pregnancy. And I was like, well, I'm not sexually active. And she was like, you never know. And I was like, yeah, but I just don't plan on that anytime soon. And then she was like, you never know. And I was like, well, I don't plan. I'm being really serious right now. I really don't plan on any of those such activities anytime soon. And she was like, you never know. It could happen anytime, and you wouldn't expect it because of the implications. That's how it felt. I was like, it sounded like a threat. She was like, you need to go on birth control because you never know what could happen. And I was like, I didn't get on them that time, but I ended up getting on them later on because I was like, I had horrible period cramps. Oh yeah, I used to have a condition. I forgot what the condition they named it. They diagnosed me with like this condition. And I don't know what it was called, but essentially I had this problem of I would bleed on my period for 2 weeks straight. For reference, it's only supposed to be like 3 to 5 days. I would bleed for 2 weeks straight. And the cramps were ungodly. Like so bad, I'd just be crying and crying and crying and crying and crying and almost throwing up all day. So then I went on birth control and it helped with the cramps, but it didn't fix my acne. And I was on birth control for like 5 years. But then I started getting all these weird, I used to have like a very weird, neurological issue of like, essentially to sum it up, like it was like stroke symptoms. And I always wonder, if those like stroke symptoms I was having was like, was because of my birth control. Endometriosis, I don't know, I never got diagnosed with endometriosis. Just, they only diagnosed me with, like, something else, I don't know. Doctors are literally just, like, salesmen. I'm so over doctors, y'all. I'm so over them. They're just salespeople. I see you've been climbing. I've been a climber for 17 years, really? What can you, like, what's your V? I don't know how to ask. I've been asking people, like, what level are you? I don't know how to ask the question. So I'm just going to say, what's your V? V11? Wow. That is so cool. That's awesome. I'm just V3. I'm just a V3 climber. What's your V rating? V card rating. You got diagnosed with 1,000% hotness. Thank you. Oh my gosh, guys, speaking of hotness, I made a TikTok that just like okay, my TikTok has been like kind of shadow banned. Not shadow banned, but it just hasn't been like Thank you, Slender. Lawrence, I'm gonna ban you. Lawrence, count your days. We need more thirst trap TikToks. Oh my gosh. Okay. But okay. What did you do on TikTok again? Okay, so wait, where's my? I made this TikTok and it was a joke. It was so fun. Okay, so I was kind of like banned, I guess, shadow banned after so I guess TikTok had like switched owners. So all my videos were getting like 0 views, and then after that, they were just barely getting any views, and I just kind of deleted them because I was humiliated. And I'm like, why are none of my videos getting views? Like, this would be an example of one that I kept. Like, just not. I was like, oh my gosh, the new algorithm sucks. So then all the videos I started posting, I was just posting random stupid videos thinking like they wouldn't do well. And last night I was with my friend Jasmine and Martin and Martin's friend. And was it last night or 2 nights ago? Whatever. I was with them and Martin says that he needs to film a video. And then he's like, he rolls down the window and looks at us and he's like, oh my god, y'all are chopped, bro. And then rolls back. He's like, I'm gonna ask these girls on a date. Oh, never mind, y'all are chopped. And then rolls back up the window. And then I, as a joke with Jasmine, I was like, okay, Jasmine, we're gonna copy the exact same thing they do to like rage bait them. So I made the exact same video they did, and then I posted it, and it did so well. Sorry. And I was like, watch this. This is the video. I literally, and also, I didn't even know what he said when he rolled up the window, but he actually said the exact same thing as me, which was they had recessed maxilla. We said the same thing. That's so funny that we said the same thing, but yeah, I completely stole this video idea from Martin just to like prank him, and it just did really well. I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna ask these guys out on a date. Hey guys, will you please go? Oh no. Oh no, they had a recessed maxilla. Did you see that? Did you? I cannot deal with that. No, I cannot. This video is so stupid. A child with that. Let's go. What? But the comments were the funniest, like, most intriguing comment section. It was so controversial, I guess. So a recessed maxilla is like in the looks maxing community. I didn't know what it was for a really long time because I didn't understand it. But a recessed maxilla is like, so you have an upper jawbone and a bottom jawbone, and you can have, like, for me example, I have a really bad, literally recessed maxilla. Like, it's kind of like, if I had a forward growth, like, maxilla, it would be out here. Like, basically, it would be more in line with my nose. It'd be like, Renan, thank you so much. It would just be like forward growth with your jaws. Do you know how stupid that sounds? You know, but I mean, like, I get it, because it is like when you see people with like a forward maxilla, it's like they are really attractive. But in the looks maxing community, it's kind of like if you don't have it, then you're ugly. But it's like, I don't even know what is happening with the looks maxing community. I was looks maxing since before the time of, I was looks maxing since I was 14. I learned about, there was like a small little niche community of looks maxing long ago, and then I loved the original looks maxing community. The new looks maxing community sucks because the looks maxing means that you maximize your looks. You don't just try to look like something that you're not. Echoes a rock. But So, um, yeah. Overbite versus underbite. Um, Overbite is what I have an overbite basically. And not just with my teeth, like my teeth stick out, right? You can see like with my teeth. But then I also have an overbite with my jaw because this jaw is um my bottom jaw is small. It like stopped growing. It's like deformed. I literally like have a like a disabled jaw basically. And my teeth do not connect. It's worse on this side because this side is like 7 millimeters. It's supposed to be 10, and this is 8. So, essentially, hi Parmesan. Parmesan. um. So, yeah. I think you should. I don't understand why people would ever get a jaw surgery if you don't have anything wrong. If you have, like, problems breathing and you have sleep apnea because you can't, because you have, like, a deformed jaw, like a jaw issue, then, get a jaw surgery. But I don't know why you would put yourself through that just for looks. That you have to be, like, legitimately out of your mind. Because it's such an insane surgery. Would you get a surgery to ascend? I would get the surgery, but I would only do it for sleep apnea. I kind of like the look for women to have like a small jaw. I like having a small jaw. I like it for women. I think it's cute. Like I think small jaws in women are really attractive. And it's kind of like I'm a little bit worried to get the surgery because I'm afraid that it's going to give me a really strong like I already have a strong jaw from the front, not from the side. But yeah, I'm kind of worried it's going to make me look too masculine. I'm kind of worried it will like change my face cuz in my family, like my family has cuz we're like Spaniard and like we have like really strong Spaniard jaws. And I'm worried that would be my natural jaw. What's your jaw's name? What do you think my jaw's name should be? But I really do think about getting the surgery just so I can like relax I have horrible TMJ and sleep apnea. So, who knows? Maxine? Like Maxilla. Jocelyn. Oh my god, my freaking ex had this girl that he used to see before me named Jocelyn, and I would always catch him stalking this girl Jocelyn. This was not the cat killer, by the way. And Megalodon the Meg. And I remember I was in an argument with him about that girl, and I was like, you looked up Jackson? You looked up Jackson? Are you kidding me? And he was like, it's actually Jocelyn. That was the time I almost committed domestic violence. I was so mad. He's like, I was enraged. I'm like, Jackson or something. And he's like, it's actually Jocelyn. I almost lunged at him. I almost flew across the kitchen counter at him. Oh my god, I could have ripped a man's throat out that day. I've never been rage baited. I think I've never been rage baited worse in my life. I think I never been rage baited. And every time we would like argue about a girl, I caught him like looking up. I would always catch him looking up girls. Every time I caught him doing this, I would be so mad. I'm like, why are you looking up girls? Like, why are you looking up naked girls? It's like, they're actually not naked. They actually wear like some clothes. That's not the point! I'm sorry. I'm ashamed of how rage baited I can get sometimes. I get really rage baited. I started this thing where anytime someone is like legitimately rage baiting me, I have to allow myself to be rage baited, but I just can't act on it. I have to allow myself like maybe 3 hours of pure anger just to like sit and seethe and just not get angry. Like, I have a friend who like got rage baited today by a situation that I've also had with my ex, and he was just like really rage baited, and then I was like, worry not. He was like, what do I do? Like, I just want to like take action against this. And I said, worry not. You must allow. And then he was like, I'm so embarrassed about how angry I got. And I'm like, worry not. Allow yourself to be angry. Allow yourself to be rage baited, but not actually baited. You can be enraged, but without being baited. Raged, but don't bait it. Don't be baited. So you must like allow yourself to be mad and seethe and be enraged and anger, but just do not act on it, you know? And that's what I've learned. And then you act on it afterwards. And you can use your time if you're like, well, I have to do something. Well, just use that time of anger and anguish to like maybe come up with a strategy. I watched this girl when I was growing up. So there's like this YouTuber, and she's like, okay, when I was like 15, I found this like very, very niche YouTuber. And like nobody knows who she is, but she was like my Jesus. It was like big sister advice. And she had this thing where it was like, whenever I get really angry or I have someone like who I'm dealing with that's like really bad, like for example, she had a stalker. I always come up with like a war strategy. Like I would like read war strategy books, and then I would like write down like my war strategy, which is basically like, if this person does X, I do Y. If this person does B, I do A. And you come up with like every scenario that they could possibly attack you by, and you just come up with your response. So then you don't spend all of your precious time in life being like frazzled, anxious, stressed out about this person. Once you come up with like a little strategy like that, then it's like, oh, then you don't think about it again. It's just, then when they do something, you just refer back to your playbook. It's like the best thing ever. And I've been doing that my whole life, ever since I was 15 and I heard that advice. Like anytime I dealt with like a stalker, a crazy person, this or that, even just someone like spreading rumors again about me, I just like make a little playbook for that person, and I'm like, okay, if they do X, I do Y, and you come up with like every strategy, every scenario that they could come and attack you, and then you just come up with your little strategy, you know? I think that is the best way to deal with these things. It's actually really great because it's like all of the anxiety of that, because like when you're being like attacked by someone, and someone's like spreading rumors about you, or someone's stalking you, or someone's like, you know, anything, you're just frazzled and anxious and like, what are they gonna do next? Da, 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 and then you have to like think about your reaction in the moment. And it's usually not a good reaction, because when they poke the bear, you just have the reaction of anger, and you just want to kill them. Like, at least me, I'm like, I will cut you down. Like, I have so much rage within me. So much of like when I was a child, the main things, here's all the things that I wanted to be as a kid. I recently had to do this like survey thing, and I had to like write down all the things I wanted to be as a kid, like as one of the answers. And I was like, wow, what was wrong with me? I was like, wait, and I was like, I wanted to be everything. But then I was like, wait, what did I want to be specifically? Like, if I could like make a list of all the main things I wanted to be. An MMA fighter, a soldier, a police officer. I think that was what I wanted to be as a child. I just wanted to be something where you like fight some. Oh my god! I just wanted to be like someone who fights other people. I wanted to be a boxer so bad as a child, and I would beg my parents to put me into martial arts. Beg them. And I never, that was like my dream. And then they're like, we'll put you in gymnastics. But but I used to want to be a fighter so bad, just because I was like a little crazy gremlin. And I wondered the person I would have been if my parents supported this. All of those dreams were supported by absolutely nobody. I begged my parents to put me in martial arts. They said no. We were kind of like, my closest friends were like all going into the military. Yeah, I had a lot of older friends as a child. My closest friends were going into the military, or like, like military families I was around. And they were like, a woman in the military. He's like, do you know how I remember them saying, they're like, do you know how selfish it is to be a woman in the military? Do you know how selfish it is? Like, it's awful. Don't be a woman in the military. And I was like, fine, I hate you. You know what? You don't even deserve me. Fine. But honestly, like, if you're a woman and you're like going into the military, I really don't understand it. Just don't. Like, you'll be so unappreciated, so hated. So like, you're doing like a service, and you will get what? Hatred? Horrible things happen to you. I've heard horror stories of what happened. I know people who horrible things have happened to them in the military. Women. Do not go in the middle. Like, it's like not only will you be unappreciated, but you'll be hated and like hunted and treated horribly, and possibly like even just killed by your own like people, by your own team. Just don't go in the military. Like, I don't even know why you would, like, it's just like I know women in the military who I know a lot, and they're like, well, like, stick it to them. And I'm like, stick it to them? No! They don't deserve us to even stick it to them. I hate them. Don't even, that's my controversial take. I don't think women should be in the military, because I'm very petty. And I'm like, just, why? You're just gonna be hated and treated bad, and then you put yourself in so much danger. And I'm not talking about danger from like combat. I'm talking about danger from like whatever. I'm sorry, I'm ranting. So like, yeah, as a kid, I was Carmella versus Hasix in the ring win. I don't know if I'm I don't know how to fight. wait guys. Hi, Nathan. I'm sorry I didn't even say hi to you yet. Well, yeah. I have like, whenever I feel like I'm being like attacked by someone, of course my natural knee jerk reaction is like, I will make an example out of you. I will cut you down at your knees. I will gut you and make you a shell of the person you were before. I will make an example out of you, and you will wish that you never, ever did this. But in war, you always have to ask yourself, and this is what the lady, the YouTuber I was obsessed with. Not obsessed with. I wasn't obsessed with her. I just like loved her advice. Like, she was like my Jesus, like I said, which actually maybe I was obsessed with her. But the point is, she would always say, "Are you after peace or victory?" She said, whenever you fight someone, whenever you go after someone, whenever you like engage in a conflict, are you after peace or victory? She asked. And if you're after, the answer should always be peace, she says. But if it's victory, then usually you're just going to run yourself dry. Usually you're just going to hurt yourself in the process. But I will say, because I was a little psychotic 15-year-old child, because when I was like 15 and 16, I studied this so much, and I became very, very interested. Actually, it was kind of up until like I was 20, 21, even now. I became very interested in this type of like thing. I don't think, I don't remember the last time I've had like a quote unquote combat with someone, like, someone like saying rumors about me or someone doing this or that. I don't remember the last time where I felt like defeated, because I don't think you can really lose when you really strategize. Because usually, in most cases, if someone's like after you, if someone's like out to get you, like genuinely, which is rare, it should be rare. For me, it's like unfortunately more often because I'm online, so I just have more people I interact with. And also I'm very sexy and seductive, so all of my exes are very obsessed with me. Not to brag. No, it's not a brag at all. It's actually terrible because you know what? Side rant, why do people okay, why is there this thing, and like I don't know if men are like this, but women I've noticed online, it's like how to get him obsessed with you. You want a guy who is obsessed with you, and it's like let's do like manifest him being obsessed with me. And I'm like, oh my god, have you ever had a man obsessed with you? Are you kidding me? Stop! Do not go down that path! Do not go down that path! No, 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 no. I don't understand why anyone would want a man obsessed with you. It's horrible. Me personally, I'm just very good at getting them obsessed with me. I don't try not to, I'm kidding. But, you see, like, I think that anyone who like wants a man obsessed with them has never actually, I think they think they want that because it's like, they think that that has some kind of power over the guy. Like, oh, if he's obsessed with me, like I have power. And like, I have the power and the upper hand in this situation. I don't think you do! Yo, do you feel powerful when he follows you? Like everywhere you go, and you go all the, you could move across the country for 6 months. And he'll follow you there. You could go out of the country. He'll follow you there. That's what happened to me. You can make any friend you want. He will DM your friends. Oh yeah, that's what this one guy does. He DMs my friends. And like got people who I like tag on my social media. Like if I tag my friends, all my friends always like if I tag a new character, a new friend. If I tag them, they will get a DM from him. That's like, like she's a bad person. She like said the N-word. I did not! He has a different story for everyone. Like if it's like a friend of mine that's black, that's the story. He's like, she says the N-word. And if it's like a friend of mine that's white, it's just something. It's just she cheated on me. She has schizophrenia. He keeps telling everyone I have schizophrenia, and it's like, okay, who knows? First of all, but like, he keeps telling people like very easily deniable things. But the point is, I just don't think you want a person obsessed with you. I think that's the worst feeling in the whole world. I've experienced that so much throughout my life. And I'm not even saying that as a flex. I'm saying that as, like, a fearful little, like, victim. I'm a victim. No. I just don't think you want anyone obsessed with you. I don't know why that's a thing. I see girls saying that all the time. Like, how do I get him obsessed with me? I'm like, girl, you don't want him obsessed with you, girl. What are you talking about? You would want a man who's, like, devoted to you, yes. You would, like, preferably, you'd want a man who, like, thinks about you all the time, cares about you. But obsessed is with the flip-flop. I have people obsessed with me, and it was cool for, like, the first day. Yeah, for the first day, it's like, okay. so. Hi, Jaden, by the way. Jaden was one of the people my ex messaged. Right. Jaden, can you confirm that I'm not making this up? But my grievances. Oh wait, what? You told the story? Yeah, I told this story. I mean, like it's kind of just been an ongoing thing even before he messaged you. This has just been an ongoing thing with my ex. Because they don't actually see the obsessive behavior in a realistic way, which is it's inducing. Trauma dump. I've had an ex destroy all my belongings. He was 40. Oh my god! What are you doing tomorrow? Tomorrow, I'm working on this project that I'm doing an awful job at. And then I'm going to be making dinner and feeding my dinner to the huz. Just kidding, I'm not. Wait, I'm not. I don't have any huz. But if I did... Just kidding. I'm making dinner for my family. Oh my god, and my brother's inviting his evil friends, and I'm gonna make dinner for his evil friends. My brother has these, like, Evel Knievel conniving friends. Okay? Evel Knievel. Like, absolutely Evel Knievel. I had, like, heard about this notorious guy. Of, like, for so long, and he's always been notorious, and then one day, I hear my brother talking about this name, and I'm like, wow, that's like the same name as this one guy who like everybody hates. That's crazy. No, it's the same guy. He's like, oh yeah, that is him. I'm like, what? He's coming to our house? Keep him away. So he's invited to my dinner, so I'm gonna be making dinner for him, and then I'm gonna invite one of my friends to keep me protected from him. I haven't been invited to dinner yet, SMH. Yes, share the embarrassing story. I'm gonna have a really good camera this week and we should do something. Really? I'm actually very much down for that. Very much. Like a YouTube video? Maybe we could do a YouTube video. Ellie sacrifice stream. What's the project? I'm basically working on, you guys know how I said I wanted to start like a Patreon type of thing? Well, I'm working on content for that. So, and it's a lot, because I want to give you guys a lot of content. So I'm going to be working on that. It's a big project for me, and I feel very drained. I feel very drained by it because I'm like, there's a lot. But I know once I get the hang of it, it's going to be like easy. It's just the part of where like I come up with my ground strategy for how I'm going to produce this content. The one who stole 7 watchers and thought he was going to be famous? Wait, what's 7 watchers? Are you talking about my ex? Yeah. Hi, everybody. Ellie shirt merchandise. Ellie would survive a nuclear blast. She would! She literally would. It's not a lot. Let me help. Wait. It's not a lot. Let me help you and you'll get it done quick. Okay. Like with the... Oh, with the, content? Because I'm thinking about posting, like... At least like one vlog or 2 a month. Like I have a bunch of things I could do for it. Hold on. I'm just trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to go about all of these contents. Dude, you gotta try Cameo or something. It fit your personality. You'd be paid to say ridiculous things on camera. Okay, so Cameo, I actually found a really good platform, guys. A really good platform. I mean, one that I like personally. So the platform, okay, a while ago, everyone was like, everyone really liked my tarot card readings and my birth chart readings. And then at the same time, everyone was asking me for a Cameo. So I'm like looking into like, is there a platform where I could like, because people were literally just donating and sending me money so I could send them a reading on, oh my God, Leanna, hi. Leanna, oh my God. How are you? Oh my God, I need to come to New York. I was gonna go to New York last week, but then you never responded to me on Instagram. Hold on, gulp. Leanna. I went on my little sister's TikTok reposting my your little sister reposted me? Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna respond after stream. Trust, I will. Oh my god, that is so funny. You know what's funny? Was when my when my Trinidad content, when my like Trinidad video was like going around your family or Jason's family, I don't know which one. The gulp is back. Okay, so the platform I found is called Passes, and I was looking for like a platform to like, I was like, I want to do like some exclusive, like, you know, when I say exclusive content, I want it to be like stuff like that, like tarot card readings, birth chart readings, but also like more personal things like vlogs, get readies with me, chats, story times that I wouldn't really post on stream, stuff like that. Like, I wanted to do stuff like that, but I couldn't really find a platform that I really liked, because I also wanted to do like cameos for people and maybe like some live streams. I wanted to do stuff like that, but I just couldn't find a platform, and I went through like maybe 12. I look like, and also Cameo sucks because, you know, like 50% of your money just goes to Cameo, and Cameo doesn't have like all the perks I would have wanted. Like, Cameo just didn't have the perks I was looking for. But I found Passes, and Passes has actually good, like, it just has so many options. It's like a really great, I really liked, what I saw on there. It was so funny, but I do not associate with that family anymore. Really? Wait, send me an update. Oh my god, what? Really? Wait, I want to hear what's going on. I'm so nosy. I'm kidding. Well, only if you want to share. Only if you feel like sharing. Are you one of the women who loves true crime documentaries or nah? It's so many women that love those kind of shows. I don't really like true crime documentaries. They freak me out. I always have I meant that side of his family. Okay, yeah. Oh, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. We were once in the same boat, Leanna. We were once in the same boat. It's a treacherous journey to be on, a treacherous position to be in. Why did my heater die at the same time stream lagged? A solar flare? Oh my gosh. True crime really like raises my cortisol, guys. So when you in New York City next? Well, my friends are doing some stuff in New York City next week, and I have some things I really have to do, and I'm thinking about going with them next week. Carmela, would it be cool to hit the strip club? Carmela would be cool to hit the strip club with. I've never been to one, but I would go to one. I have a lot of love for that, but I've never been to one. I've never been to one. What was I gonna say? Excuse me, I'm yawning. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? What were we talking about? A trailer
What's
for my
your favorite
Patreon?
Taco Bell item?
I might be down. I might take you up on that. My favorite Taco Bell item is a beefy 5-layer. What's wrong with my hair? I look like Severus Snape. I'll never forget what my friend told me. He said, sometimes you look like Margot Robbie. But sometimes you look like Michael Jackson. Sometimes when I see you, I want to throw up. But sometimes when I see you, I want to jizz in my pants. Real words. Real actual words from one of my friends when he got insanely drunk. Insanely. He would just got like insanely drunk and he just turned into an open book. Excuse me guys, my hair. And I appreciated his honesty, to say the least. I guess. Carm, you truly do look like Carm. Are you wearing the haunted rug from Spain? That's such a niche reference. Oh my god, yes, I'm wearing the haunted rug from Spain. That is such a niche reference. Oh my god. I don't know what the James Harden trade is. Oh my god, Jaden, stop! I'm not engaged. Josh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What's your thoughts on Israel? I'm very anti-Israel. I'm very anti-Israel. But I mustn't say too much. Lest I be silenced. How do you feel about Anthony Davis getting traded into the Wizards? I don't know what you're talking about! I don't know what you're talking about! If you guys were there for my LA streams, you guys know exactly how I feel about Israel. You guys know exactly how I feel about it. Someone said I was being racist against Israelis. What race? What race are they? What race? God. Oh my god. No, they're not posted. I didn't post those. But I No, actually I did post it. It just expired. Now that I remember. I never took it down. Who's your top 5 in the NBA right now? I don't even know what the NBA is! Isn't that a thing in college? I don't know! Stop asking me these questions I don't know the answer to! I don't know! I don't know anything! Someone please clip that for me. No! Do not clip that! Now the whole chat is Israel. Israel. Lest I silence myself before I say too much. What songs is Bad Bunny doing during the Super Bowl? I don't know what he's going to be doing. I just know I will be watching. I cannot wait to watch Bad Bunny's Super Bowl performance. I'm kind of worried about it, but I hope it goes well. This is why you're shadow banned on TikTok. Hashtag clipped.
Hashtag clipped.
Hey! Anyways, what was I gonna talk about? Sorry. I've lost my train of thought. What were we on about? Why did you say Carmela Kavanaugh? That's so ugly of a name. That doesn't even roll off the tongue. That's such a bad name. Come up with a different one. That one's stupid. Carmela Kavanaugh. Imagine that was my name. No. Delete it. And never say that again or else you're getting banned from my chat. You're gonna be doxxed and you're gonna be banned, and then I'm gonna hire someone to go steal your dog and then bring it to a kill shelter. And then I will go to the kill shelter and rescue the dog, and the dog is gonna think that I was its hero, and then the dog is gonna hate you because you didn't save it from the kill shelter. I did. And you suck. And your dog is gonna hate you forever, and you're gonna love me instead. So be careful what you say in my chat. What's Bondi? Carmela Bond? What the hell is Bondi? Carmela Nemeth? Oh my god, that's worse than Kavanaugh. I'll delete that at once. Never, ever blaspheme my name like that again. I'd be like, hey, Carmela, want to do the super cool thing with super cool famous people? No, thanks, Jaden. I got a big project I'm working on. Goes rock climbing with Josh for the 3rd time this week. No? Okay. That is what's happening, yes, on paper. But Mods, ban Jaden! Ban Jaden! Mods, ban him! Ban him at once! Carmela files are out soon. You really a bit hysterical? Me? No, I'm not. Yes, I am the Gooner girl from TikTok. That is me. I love that that's how I'm known for. Because people either say, oh, you're the Gooner girl from TikTok. Oh, you're the girl with worms on TikTok. Oh, you're the girl who has a chop side profile on TikTok. That's how I'm known. Spaniard blanket mentioned 5,000 times. Do you be gooning or not, twin? To be honest, I'm not that big of a gooner. I live with my family. I feel kind of awkward to goon around, like, you know, in the same household where, like, family members are. I don't really do that. I'm gonna be so real with you guys. I probably didn't even need to be that honest, but I'm just not a real D1 gooner. I told my friends that, and they were like, what the hell? Just goon. I goon at my parents' house. I'm like, I can't do that. I don't know. It's not within my DNA to be able to do. And they're like, you're not a real gooner. Okay, D1 gooner who can just goon anywhere. And he's like, I goon in the shower? I don't ask a man. Apparently, like, after I've had guy friends, I just see men differently, and I will never see them the same again. Ever. And I've lived with men. My first ex, I lived with him for 2 years. My second ex, I lived with him for like 6 months. I've lived with men, and even then, they did not give me the perspective that guy friends have given me on men. All my guy friends have given me a whole new perspective. Like, yes, my exes were men too, and I lived with them, but it was like maybe it was like a curated version of them to some extent. Oh my gosh. One thing I learned, Never ask a man how many times was the most he ever gooned in one day. I've been shocked by the numbers I've heard. Shocked. I've been disturbed, shocked, and tormented by the numbers I've heard. Don't ever ask a man if he's ever gooned to you. Don't do that. Because a lot of your guy friends have gooned to you at some point. Don't ask your guy friends if they've ever gooned to your mom. Not my mom, but my guy friends have gooned to each other's moms. That's something disturbing I learned. That boys do, and that's why none of my friends will be meeting my mother. Don't ask guys. Don't ask. What's the worst thing you've ever gooned to? Don't ask them that question. Don't even think about it. Don't ask them. Really don't ask them anything about gooning. Because whatever idea I had about men before, whatever, like, innocent little idea I had about them, like, I knew, you always hear things like, oh, boys are, like, you know, cooties and gross and this and that, and, you know, they goon to anything, and they're just gooners, and they'll fuck anything, da-da-da-da. Like, you hear that, right? That's what you hear your whole life. But it never really you never really truly comprehend the foul play, the foul nature of the average young man. And I have guy friends who are pretty, like, you know, what I expected. Oh yeah, they goon, but they're not, like, you know, a demon about it. But I have one friend, and we're not going to name names, but he did happen to be the same man who said that I look like Michael Jackson and sometimes I look like Margot Robbie, okay? He really opened my eyes on, like, gooning. He's like a D1 gooner. A D1 gooner. And he was really funny. Like, he went through my Reddit once and he goes through my Reddit a lot, allegedly. And he was like, he said some of my comments, and I didn't, like, ever, and I've been on the internet for, like, 6 years now. I never ever thought of this, but he was like, oh yeah, this is a post-nut clarity comment if I ever saw one, where it's like, you goon to somebody. He's like, these people are basically gooning to you, and then they get so angry by watching your videos when they see, like, what you have to say, and they get, like, enraged towards you after they goon. And then they comment something really mean. Oh, and he's like, that's a post-nut clarity comment if I ever saw one. And I never ever thought of it that way before. And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah, it's, like, clear as day. Men are such interesting creatures, and you know what? Like, I could be disturbed by it all I want, but if there's one thing I envy about men, one thing I wish that I was more like what men are, is I wish I had the amount of audacity that men have. And I don't mean that in a bad way, like condescending. I mean that, like, I strive to be as audacious as the average man in the way of, like, it's just, like, okay, when you're a girl, you have all of these, like, oh, you do something, and even if, like, no one was around to see it, you'll still feel, like, guilty. Like, oh, you go into something really weird, and it's like, oh, it follows you around for the rest of your life, or, like, you know, you say something weird, or you do something really weird, and it's just, like, there's so much shame. Like, basically everything you do as a girl, you should just be ashamed about. You should just be, like, feel really bad about. Like, there's really isn't one thing you can do as a girl where you're not getting, like, shamed in some way. There's really no, like, there's really nothing you can't. So then you kind of, like, walk around with this, like, I'm sorry for existing. But then men, they're like, they don't really feel bad about doing anything, it seems. And I'm like, I wish you know what? I want to be more that way. I want to be more audacious. I think that I'm just going to be a little more audacious. I think I am going to goon to my friends' moms. I think I will do that. I think I'm going to goon to my friends. Not feel bad about it. I think I'm going to tell them to their face I goon to them too. I think I'm going to do that. You're right. You're right. You, very well. Lawrence, you are one more comment away from being banned. Don't you dare. Your community supports your new... Ouch! My knee! Okay. Your community supports your newfound bravery. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Because I'll be talking with my girlfriends and they'll be like, men are just, you know, disgusting and this and that. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, well, if you can't beat them, join them, you know. Like, goon to their moms. Goon to your friends' moms as much as you want, as much as you can. Goon to your friends' moms. Goon to them all. And be brave, be you, be audacious. And don't let shame stop you from that at all. Don't let shame stop you. And it's like when like I start, whenever like I'll make videos, I'll be like, or anything, like a song or anything, I'm like, this thing has to, or like anything I put out into the world, I'm like, this has to be absolutely perfect before I can even conceive to put it out there. And then I'll have a guy friend who will just like put it out there half-assed, and I'm like, no, I don't care if it's not good, I'm just throwing it out there. And they have so much bravery, and I'm like, that's what I need to be doing. It doesn't need to be perfect. I just need to be more like a boy. I need to be more like a boy. I think I will become a boy. I think I will just do everything except for get the actual surgery to be a boy. I think I'm going to be as much a boy as I possibly can. I'm going to get so close to being a boy that nobody will even think I'm a girl anymore, and they're just going to have to check my pants to see if I'm a boy or not. You need to be Henry Cavill. I think I do need to be Henry Cavill. I need to be in Henry Cavill, and I need Henry Cavill to be in me. Isn't that amazing? If you're a gay guy, you could be in a guy, and you can have the guy in you. That's like really beautiful. But if you're a girl, it's only one option. You know, it wouldn't be that bad if I did become a boy completely. I don't think it would be that bad. Take testosterone. I think I have enough of it. Look at my hands. What has this convo turned into? It's been a normal convo this whole time, Jaden. I don't know what you're talking about. Henry Cavill. High test Henry and low test Larry. Not helping the rumors. But yeah, like, you know what, men? You know what, men? You got me. You got me. You're making it seem just appealing sometimes to be one. I'm like, I think I'm gonna be more like a boy. And all my guy friends, you know, like a lot of my guy, well, I don't want to say all of them, because I don't have like this deep of conversations with every single one. But like the guy friends that I do talk to, they're like, you understand men very well. I'm like, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Because I became just like one. Like, oh, wow, you understand men so well. Like, you understand. Yes, I know them so well. I am just like one. In fact, I am one. I think I have a little bit of a side of me that is a little bit of somewhat a boy. Cavill, Henry Cavill. You hear that cough? My abs hurt. I'm scared for Carmela to meet my family one day. Yeah, introduce me to your family. It will be fine. Average lunch lady build. Hey! Me? Yeah. So, he. Sorry. Okay, guys. I was with my friend last night in the hot tub. My girlfriend. My lady friend. My friend who's a girl. Okay. I was in a hot tub with her, and then she had a camera, and so she takes a picture of my butt because we were like being silly. And like, oh, bend over, let me take a picture of your butt. So she does that, and you know what? My whole butt had on it. And you know what? Acne. My whole butt is covered, and I didn't realize this. Acne, because I had like shaved my butt for I'm getting into too much TMI, but oh well, I'm too far deep in. I can't stop now. I shaved my butt the other day, a couple days ago, and it was the first time in a while. I don't really get a hairy butt. I don't really have one, so it's rare that I need to shave it. It's really because I waxed so much for so long that I just don't get that much. But anyways, the point is, I shaved it. Why did I shave it? It doesn't matter. And I go to, you know, look at this picture of my butt that my friend took. And there it is, acne, just covered. Like actually, like I don't remember time that it was like a full-on breakout. And I was horrified. When I tell you guys, I was just absolutely terrified. And I couldn't believe my eyes. I was in disgust. And the worst thing, before I even saw the picture, my other friend saw it. One of my guy friends saw it, which was highly even more embarrassing. And then I was like, why do I have acne? And then they're like, it's okay. It happens. No, it doesn't happen to me. I'm perfect. I don't get spots on my butt. I don't get acne on my butt. That's not me. I'm perfect. So I'm humiliated, ashamed of myself. My butt, it makes sense why it's a little bit sore all the time. I don't know. I'm just now like a little bit uncomfortable every time I sit down now that I'm so aware of them. Whiteheads or blackheads? Just big red welts. No, okay, I'm making it sound like it's like something it's not. Okay. No. Normal acne. And then, well, the worst thing, then my brothers revealed to me they were having an argument with one another about razors or whatever. And then I find out, I'm overhearing their argument amongst each other, that they've been using my razor to shave their butts. I hate you guys! So now we're all just shaving our butts with the same razor. I hate you! I hate you! Why do you do this to me? Why do you do this to me? And why are you shaving your butt? That's weird. What is clindamycin? What is that? I respect the honesty. Peaches are naturally hairy, dog. Just let it be. Well, my peach. Ah! I don't want mine to be that way. I like to peel the skin off of peaches before I eat them. I don't like to. Not that I would. Not that my peach would be eaten at all in general. Wait. Can I just redact everything I just said? I redact it. I don't want to just Redact. Please redact what I just said. I wish I didn't speak as much as I just did. In fact, I wish that I just stopped at the very beginning. I wish I didn't even talk about the pimples on my butt. This rant should have ended a good... It should never have began, actually, come to think of it. Why is my hair sticking straight up? Why does it do that? That's so humiliating. I'll just be having conversations with people and then my hair is sticking straight up. It's humiliating. Some of us like hair in that area. Not I, said Carmela. Nice antenna. Do you have any transmissions? It's like wishing upon a star. Okay, enough of this talk. But yeah, that was, oh my god. I have this one friend who at a party was really drunk. And we ended up cuddling for some weird reason. Because we both got really fucked up. And we were just cuddling, right? And just fell asleep. Nothing happened, for the record. But we ended up cuddling. And I woke up out of my sleep to an agitating, grating, loud, thundering, rumbling fart from my own self. And I had farted directly onto my friend. Just loud. And he woke up disoriented to hear this fart. And then he was clearly awake during this and just tried to pretend like he didn't hear. Or so I thought. And I was convinced that I had farted on this man, my friend. And so after that, we had hung out again. And I was like, ooh, like, oh, this is so embarrassing. I mean, like, I'm just gonna have to exist and go about my ways. I'm gonna have to go about my ways to, in life and just still be friends with this person that I just fought it on, like, crazy style. And I was so embarrassed, and I thought about it so much, and every time I thought about it, I just got, like, this head rush of embarrassment, like, you know when you get so embarrassed remembering something that your face literally, I'm like, oh, I can't, and your face gets hot. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. So, yeah, there I was, you know, hanging out in the friend group, and he was just there, and then I was always like, oh, I feel too embarrassed, never really, said anything about it. He never acknowledged it. He's kind of like a funny guy, and he's kind of like a comedian, and he'll make jokes about things. So I was thinking, like, I feel like he'll bring it up as a joke. I was kind of hoping he would bring it up and, break the fourth wall. I was hoping he would break the fourth wall and, like, make, like, some joke about it, so I would just, like, break the tension and I would feel less embarrassed. Well, that time never came. So then I asked my friend, our mutual friend, I was like, did so-and-so ever tell you, that I ever farted on him? Did he ever tell you that? And he was like, ew, no, he never said that. Ew. And I was like, oh. Okay, well, maybe he just feels so bad for me that I did that. And he has such bad secondhand embarrassment. It sounds like Josh. It was Josh. Yes, it was that I asked. And maybe he had such bad secondhand embarrassment that he didn't even tell anybody about it. Because he just felt that bad for me. What the hell, Squabashaw, is that story? I had a dream I was peeing over a fence. I woke up to the sound of it hitting the fence. It was actually me peeing directly on my girlfriend's bare back. Are you with force? I've never heard a thing like that in my life. What the hell? That's like a story I would expect from, like, maybe Brusco, because Brusco's weird and he had, like, a weird, background, as well as 4,000 abortions. But, wow, you? So then I ended up going to my friend who, the victim of the fart. I went up to my fart victim, and I was like, I have a question. I just let it out one day. I just said it. So I do this thing. I have this, like, serious problem. Like, it's a bad problem where I just say things very intrusively before I can, like, hold myself back. And, like, for example, that time recently when someone was like, who wants to be on the karaoke mic? And I just said me, and I was that's not me. That's like the demon in me who just comes out and says, like, my deepest desires that should not be said out loud. So anyways, I was like, I said, I have a question. And he said, what? And I said, why did I say that? And I was like, maybe I could think of a different question. Maybe I could think of something. No. And he's like, what is it? I'm like, do you remember when I farted on you? And he's like, what? And I was like, never mind. And he's like, what are you talking about? And I said, you don't remember it? And he was like, no, I don't. And I was like, wait, so you don't remember that? And he was like, you farted on me? And I was like, no, like, yeah, I did. I thought you remembered it. I guess I didn't even need to ask you. And then he was like, what's wrong with you? I hate you. Why would you do that? And I was like, I didn't mean to. I swear you were awake. And he was like, I don't remember that at all. I don't remember that at all. And I was like, so now I did not even need to share that information. At the end of the day, I outed myself. At the end of the day, it was I that brought myself the truest of embarrassments. No one had to know if a tree falls in the forest, did it really fall at all? That's a good question. And it wouldn't have fallen until I told everybody that it fell. No. You see? So he said that he doesn't remember at all. I wished I didn't tell him at all. I embarrassed myself, and then everyone in our friend group now knows that. So I should have just kept my mouth closed. Maybe I should next time approach it more diplomatically. Maybe I should have been like, hey, do you remember that time? And he's like, what time? You know, where a sound was made. And then I will see what his reaction is. I should have made it more diplomatic. Double down and fart again. Well, this morning I was eating breakfast at my friend's house, and a bunch of us were eating breakfast together, and he was there, and he walked right up to me, put his butt in my face, and farted. He said, I got you back. He said, that's what you get, bitch. That was the worst day of my life. Hey, I'm gonna remember that. He didn't have to remember that. It's horrible. It was horrible. I got crop dusted in front of everybody. Look, he might have farted and wiped his memory like Men in Black. Wait, that's why your eyes are so dry. Yes, it's been burning my eyes all day. Can't keep anything inside, farts or thoughts. That is me. I did worse. I accidentally made the loudest fart of my life, not exaggerating, in the middle of the street, and I just laughed hysterically from the embarrassment, which made it way worse. The worst part was a group of people walked next to me exactly while it happened. Oh no. That does sound like something that could potentially happen to me. Ignore this. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to make it so it, like, look over so I can lean on the wall. This camera's being a chud! Never mind. I guess my camera sucks. You seem to have very natural improv skills. Great for stand-up comedy. Oh, thank you. But your look is Hollywood level? Glaze. I love when you... Can you guys keep going? Keep going. Glaze me more. Like a donut. Okay. Wait, I wish I didn't word it like that, actually. Is there a better word than glaze that I could use? You probably gave him butt acne. Where's your funnier brother? There's no such thing. I'm so cold. I'm so thirsty. I'm so tired. I'm so eepy. I'm so tired. So eepy. So tired. Oh, back to my TikTok. This is from like an hour ago. The current temperature in my city is like sub 1. Okay, I wanted to go through the comments. This was the most interesting comment section of my life. Oh my god, I need to pull up my TikTok. Look, fame, everybody know my name and I'm coming through. Ain't nobody do it like you. New fame, everybody know my name when I come through. Ain't nobody do it like you. Ew. This is the most intriguing comment section ever. It started off, I was getting so much hatred, vitriol, and then the female like viewership started going up, and I started getting tons of comments from girls defending me. Ew, this picture. Can it just be another picture?
I'm gonna ask these guys out on a date. Hey guys.
Okay. Insecure maxing. By the way, congrats on surpassing 50k on 500k. Oh my god, thank you so much. Why is this video why is this video doing so well? Okay. Guys, they're talking about my recessed maxilla. They're talking about my recessed maxilla. People hate when a girl is funny. People don't get jokes anymore. Yeah, you guys don't get jokes anymore. Wow, Martin, they're calling him the unknown slayer in the comments. You read your comments? I normally don't, but since I posted this when I was with I rarely do read my comments, but I posted this video when I was hanging out with my friends, and we made this video together, and we've just been going through the comments. It's been our entertainment for the past 24 hours. They've been calling Martin the unknown slayer. Look. Unknown slayer. Guys, I don't think that's an unknown slayer. I think that's a bazooka belly chud. This is a low test Larry. Low test Larry, bazooka belly chud, fugly, hard to look at, uncomfortable to look at, treacherous to look at, painful to look at. This comment section is so polarized. It's so polarized. Look how polarized it is. When a female makes a joke and you're not horny. When a man makes a joke but you don't need money. Oh my god, they're going bar for bar. Oh my gosh. No! Stop clipping my maxilla. Stop clipping my recessed maxilla. Stop. Did you see that? This is so dumb. Oh my god, my teeth, my gap is coming back. I need to wear my retainers. The moids and the foids are feuding. If people devolve into tribes in the comments, that means it's art. Yes, I've created art. Can you play the clip again? I'm sorry, I don't think I've seen it. Yeah.
Watch this. I'm gonna ask these guys out on a date. Hey guys, will you please go? Oh no. Oh no, they had a recessed maxilla. Did you see that? Did you? I cannot deal with that. No, I cannot produce a child with that. Let's go. Watch this.
This video is so funny because the only reason I filmed this video was because Martin was in the car and he said, I'm gonna ask these girls out, and he rolls down the window. He was making a video. He made his own video. He rolls down the window and he's like, oh, they're chopped. And then he rolled back up the window and was like, she has a recessed maxilla. And then I did the same exact thing to make fun of him back, and I posted it, and it's just, that's why this is funny to me, because this was all just a troll Martin. Wow, girls are being way nicer to me than boys. All the girls are saying I'm pretty and all the boys are saying I'm chopped. Maybe that means I won't reproduce, but it does have a very good potentiality for lesbianism in the future. If I want to go down that route, that's a good possibility for me. All the girls are telling me I'm funny and pretty, but all the boys, yes, are telling me I'm chopped and have a recessed maxilla. So I don't know how easy it will be for me to reproduce in the future, but yeah, again, lesbianism seems to be an option, a potential course for me to go. Wow, all the girls are being so nice. But then there's the boys being evil, Knievel, conniving dictators in the chat. Say potentiality again. Potentiality. Yeah, it's like the little sibling joke when you say the same joke, but laugh harder when you say it. Yes, yes, I've seen those videos. Yes. Holy Stacy, me? I never have been this entertained by comments. You look like Chase Keith. Oh my god. I don't think I look that much like Chase Keith. But no, we do actually kind of look alike if I think about it. Meow, meow, meow. Well, now that I think about it, maybe I do look like Chase Keith. Oh my god. Do you guys see this recessed maxilla? Recessed maxilla, negative canthal tilt. Chud. Absolute chud. Get to the gym. Do some bone smashing. This is just hard to look at. This picture is just hard to look at. It's like, it's difficult. I don't even want it on my screen too long. It's just, ugh. That's like an example of a guy that you just cannot reproduce with. There's just too much wrong. Too much wrong. Oh. I really like segments like this where you go through your own comment section. Really? I'm at my comment sections. Let's go through my Reddit comment section, guys. What haircut do you have, bro? Oh my gosh.
Guys, will you please go?
Guys, my haircut is not even a haircut. It was a wolf cut that grew out
Did you see that? Did you? I cannot.
for years.
I cannot deal with that. No, no, I cannot produce a child with that.
I do have a subreddit, but it has been taken over by the Gooners, and I feel like a leader of a nation who was too much of a wuss to lead correctly and just let everyone take over. Now it's just chaos in the kingdom. I would just not go through it. Look, babe, everybody. Sorry, I'm scrolling to. Okay, enough of that.
Watch this.
Oh my god. Why is my computer frozen? What's the sound? Oh my god. Wow. Sorry guys, now I'm just going through my own TikTok like a little narcissist. People called me a whore so much for this video. I don't think it's that whorish. I think it was just funny. I thought this video was really funny. Me and my friend just thought this would be funny. And then everyone was like, shh. Everyone was like, her father must be proud. Everybody know my name when I come through. Ain't nobody do it like you. Show your dad that video and film his reaction. He'd be like, ew. I've never had a tattoo before, but I really want to get the Pamela Anderson tattoo so bad, and I've wanted to get that for many years. But I'm waiting for my, why, do you guys see what my screen is doing right now? It's doing something really weird, but I don't know if you can see it. I want to get the, Lawrence! Enough!
This is my reaction if I
had to take this video down. They made me take this video down on Instagram. They said it was going to prevent me from getting sponsorships. And then I secretly kept it on my TikTok and just hoped nobody would notice.
my reaction if I was at a party and they started doing cocaine.
First of all, coke at a party, get over yourself.
Oh my god. Y'all, is that cocaine?
Get over yourselves, it's just coke.
The side effects of cocaine are not to be tampered with.
There's this whole thing where it's like so controversial for someone to do coke. Like, why is that? Like,
I'm
being a
quite
loser.
certain that's illegal actually. Where actually did you get that?
grow up, literally grow up. This is the real world. People do cocaine.
I personally
Grow
won't be
up.
partaking in these activities today.
I'm sorry, in your world, nobody goes to parties and does cocaine, but in everyone else's world,
I
that's
suddenly
the thing.
feel a
So
little
I'm
bit
sorry
nervous
if you
all
wanna-
of a sudden. I'm getting really hot in here, guys. I think that I'm gonna go home. This is not an activity for me.
Oh my god, that was so, that Carmela no longer exists. Crazy how the year 2025 killed that Carmela. I know, I've changed so much. My content has changed so much. I've changed so much as a person. So much has changed. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I kind of just, I will say, I guess like when I was with my ex and he was like managing me, he had me have this very specific character. He designed like this very specific character, which I personally feel like I kind of acted like a little kid, and that was kind of like his thing. He wanted me to act like. And then when we broke up, I was so embarrassed of that character that I wanted to change, and now that I could change because we broke up, I wanted to change, but I didn't want to like do like a full rebrand and like lose all my audience like because I rebranded too much. It's like I'm just gonna tweak it a little bit and like slowly over time be more and more like talking my normal voice and stuff. So yeah, I think that's what happened. This Carmel is way cooler. Really, you like this version more? What do you guys think? Let's go through my old videos. I'm curious. Well, I guess this one.
This is my reaction if I was at a party.
I don't even want to
and they
watch this.
started doing
I do not
cocaine.
like to watch my own videos that much. Some of them I do if they're really good, in my opinion. Yes, I'm so embarrassed with who I was in my relationship.
Y'all, is that cocaine?
I was just fully a
Y'all, are they doing cocaine over here?
I was so skinny here. I look so young.
Y'all cannot be doing that, guys. The
Oh my
side
God.
effects of cocaine
I look
are not
so
to be
young in
tampered
this.
with.
Why was I so young?
I'm quite certain that's illegal.
My head looks so big because I was so
Did you
skinny.
get that?
Jeez
actually? I personally
Louise.
won't be partaking in these activities today. I suddenly feel a little bit nervous all of a sudden.
I gained a lot of weight.
I'm getting really hot.
I weigh 20 pounds heavier than this now.
I think that
For
I'm
the
gonna go home.
for
This is
reference.
not an activity.
Do y'all ever be liking your
Wow. Let's scroll down at my old videos. This is my Colombian era, missing my ex era. Honestly, guys, when I went to Costa Rica, my content got really bad, but it was the calmest I felt in a while. Costa Rica really did like reset me a lot, and I felt so at peace I didn't even feel like making content. As you can see in this video.
I just woke up and
This
my
was like
brain
maybe
isn't
one of
really
my
rendering
best
what I'm
days.
looking at right
This
now.
was the most peaceful like morning of my life.
Like, it's not.
Hello, Michael
rendering.
Jackson.
How pretty is this?
This is such a funny comment. How are you in a desktop wallpaper? Should I go back to this dark hair? I did have a tequila. Wait, a tequila. Oh, I thought you meant quesadilla. I'm dumb. But I did have a quesadilla for breakfast in this. I was like, how did he know?
There's
That's weird.
more over here.
you know that?
On this side.
This was the best, like,
Lucky
calmest
I'm
I
barefoot.
was. And then I couldn't even make content because I was too
Feels
calm.
Scary because there was a tarantula last night, and I'm
Yeah,
walking
there was a
in the
tarantula.
same places that he was walking.
How do I know it was a boy?
But I think if the tarantula gets to
I
be
bet the
barefoot,
tarantula
should
thought
get
I
to
was a
be
boy.
barefoot. This is so pretty. It's 6 a.m. I just woke up and I realized that my door could
I
open
felt so calm during this time, guys.
to my bedroom.
I really
She
don't like
just-
my blonde hair
Oh, wait,
because
they're
I don't
cur-
think
they're
it
called
helps my
curtains,
eyes
actually.
pop. I'm really thinking about going back to this hair color.
This is so beautiful. Did want to add this part that's the driveway to get up. Do you see where the driveway goes to? No, because it's straight down. And I drove up it
This was
myself.
so peaceful. I felt, what? Wait, why did I have to scroll all the way back down? That was such a peaceful era. Was the Costa Rica era. Honestly, I was very tired though the entire time. This was not a peaceful era. This was when I was breaking up with my ex. There's a story time behind a video here. I just need to find the video. This is one of my favorite videos of all time.
That money go where I go. Smoking on gelato. Foreign car, swerving pothole. Bad bitch, she from Chicago. She freaky, she gon' bust it. She think you fuck on lust. I got her from my cousin. So what, cause we don't love her. That money go where
Man, no! Okay, I need it. Can I, like, right click it? No, I can't. Okay. We gotta figure out how to, okay. What inspired this? I just woke up one day with the vision. Low-Kirk Canyonly. Okay. I I locked some of the videos that I was embarrassed about. I just didn't like them. I hated this era because I felt so embarrassed on the internet. I deleted a lot of my most embarrassing videos, but I did not like the character I was playing. It's so embarrassing. What if I wanted to break? Laugh it all off in your face. This video was, I think, rage baited my ex a lot because I made this so apparently my ex was like really upset about this video because I made this like a few days after I left his house after living with him for 2 years, and I made this, and then he was really upset because he thought I did not care about our relationship. But I was just so like depressed. But then I was like, no, the show must go on. I'm going to, the show must go on.
I can't.
I was like, the show must go on. I will do, I was like so committed to the bit. I was like, I will not stop my social media. Yeah, showing off my curves.
I can't be the only one who thinks Duolingo needs a freaky section. I can't be the only.
How do you stay so skinny?
And this one, when I made it, I had to like approve it through my ex because he had to approve of all my videos that I posted. And I showed it to him, and he's like, this is a horrible video. He's like, no one's gonna like this video. No one's gonna watch this video. He was like, I don't know what you're doing. He's like, you need to act more crazy. You need to act more stupid. You're not like acting crazy enough in this video.
So petite and so.
But look, it did so well. It did so well, guys.
That's what they always ask me. That's the question I get every day, and it's because of my diet. And I'll tell you what I do.
I do not like watching my own videos. I don't know why I'm embarrassing myself like this.
Go to eat every time I get hungry. I think about him with another woman in the last woman who he, and then I lose my appetite. That's the secret. How do you stay so skinny?
I cannot watch my own videos. But guys, you know who liked this video, guys? Quinn Blackwell. So I'm so glad that I made it. I think Quinn liked 2 of my posts in total, like in history. And it's probably my greatest accomplishment. What's Quinn Black? Oh, you don't know Quinn Blackwell? Let me show you. She's my idol. Like, she's been my idol on the internet for the longest time. Oh, wait. How do you say her name? Oops. I said she's my idol, but I guess I don't know how to spell her name. Oh,
I'm literally a model. Get the wig away from me before I burn this bitch down. I'm not putting it on. I gotta go. I'm gonna do everything.
Wait, I'm trying to find... Oh. I love her so much.
Bon appetit.
Sorry. I love her.
I need...
I want to find my favorite video of her, but it's not coming up. I don't know where it is. Okay, but you get the idea. I love Quinn Blackwell. Yeah, she was a Victoria's Secret angel. That's really cool.
God, I need to crack my neck.
Ow! My back hurts. I'm so tired. I've been so tired lately. I'm not gonna lie, for the past like week and a half, I was going to bed at 9 a.m. every day, almost. 5 to 9, somewhere between 5 to 9, I'm not gonna lie. And you know what, and I can complain all I want. I can complain all I want about how tired I am, but at the end of the day, there is a culprit. There is a culprit for my misfortune. And she might be me. But at the end of the day, I take responsibility. I take accountability for my own sleepiness that I'm feeling in this moment. I feel very sleepy. I feel very tired. I feel very eepy. I want to go me, but I can't. Not yet. I could change my sleep schedule back quickly. I think it's possible. It could be possible. Who knows? Hey, Carm. My ex texted me yesterday and we exchanged exchanged like 3 texts and left it there. Then today she liked an old pic of mine. What's her strat here? Seems like she wants you to make a move, and she's already done her initiation. Now you have to initiate. It's so cozy to stay up until the morning. It is cozy. Honestly, I kind of feel like mornings are cozier. I've just been staying up late because I've just been getting cardio. Just kidding. I've been staying up late because I've been hanging out with my friends a lot. I low-key have to fart, but I don't want to fart on stream loud. I'm holding it in. Okay. She's trying to lure you in to cut you off again. Oh my god. Ah! Nut! Do you know Pengu the penguin? Do you know about that guy? Do you guys know that guy? Do you know that guy? Do you know the guy Pengu the penguin? Nut! Pengu! Beep, 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 beep. Pengu! Beep, 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 beep. Pengu! Beep, 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 beep. Pengu! That's the theme song for Pengu the Penguin, the show. If you guys don't know about Pengu the Penguin, that's the song that he sings for the intro. Hopefully one of these frames ends up being the VOD thumbnail. Slender, thank you so much for the bits! Are you actually dating rock climbing bro? If so, that's cool. I can't even like stress enough with like every fiber of every bone in my body, I can't even, from my very bone marrow of the bones in my body, I can't stress enough how much I want to convey to you that I would never date that guy. Repulsion doesn't even begin to describe the way I feel about him. Repelled, repulsed, disgusted. These words aren't strong enough to describe the way I feel about that guy. Your ex? No, somebody said, asked if I was dating the rock climbing guy. Josh, yeah, no. every time someone asks me if I'm dating him, it's like I suddenly like taste like this disgusting taste in my mouth. I start feeling like my ears hurt a little bit. My eyeballs start to dry up and wither away. Like, ugh. I mean, I get this goo that comes out of my nose from the brain damage that I just got from even having that image be put in my head. I just get this like yellow goo that comes out of my ears and nose, and that's how I know I've sustained some severe brain damage from even imagining even the image of me dating him in my head. Who airdropped his sus pose picture? Martin. Martin airdropped it to him. What did he do that turned you off so bad? I mean, did you see the sus pose pic? Did you see that? A list of what about Josh turns you off about him. Oh, where do I begin? I don't even want to begin. I don't even want to begin this. It would be too mean. I don't even want to say one thing on that list because it could scar a man for life. What I would have to say. Propelled in the opposite direction, yes. Seriously though, Carm, I'd expect you to not be able to hold back any information if you actually just start dating someone someday. Exactly. I'm too much of an open book. I'm too honest. I have too much honesty to like hide a relationship from anybody. I have too much honesty. I'm like too much. It's really hard for me to lie. It's really hard for me to lie. And in the days that I've had to keep a secret about something, oh, my stomach hurts. I'll start getting withdrawals. When I have to keep secrets, like recently I was trying to keep it a secret that I had a UTI so bad that my bladder's lining of my bladder was coming out my urethra, and I was just bleeding so much into my pee, and I had such a bad UTI. I just tried not to tell anyone that, but accidentally I told everybody immediately. And there's no reason for me to have told anybody that, but it just slipped out. It's so hard for me to keep secrets. It's so hard for me to lie. In fact, I don't like the only times I've lied is if I'm having to keep like a legitimate secret. That's like, and the only secrets I keep are if somebody makes me keep a secret. And that's hard. But I'll do it. I can't keep my own secrets though. I just am too much of an open book. But if someone else is involved in the secret and I have to keep it on behalf of them, I struggle, but I will do it for them. But so yeah, when I say I'm single, guys, I am single. If I had a boyfriend, you guys would know so fast because I'm such a yappinator. Scorpio's notorious for taking shit to the grave. Contradictorily. A lot of like, so Scorpio, like in astrology, Scorpio in astrology is kind of Pluto, depending on like the degree, of course, or where it is in the chart or where it's like interacting. Usually it's a placement of bringing the truth to light, and it's usually a placement of like shedding light on the truth and bringing the taboo to the surface, bringing like the darkness to the surface and bringing the darkness to light. It's kind of like you know, a truth teller placement. So Scorpios, even though like modern astrology has this whole thing of like, oh, Scorpios can keep secrets, it's actually Scorpios like to expose secrets. But it depends on the placements. Like if Neptune, which is like the planet of like hidden things and things that you can't see, if Neptune is interacting with it somehow, then yeah, it could be a placement for like a take it to the grave placement. I would never judge based on sun sign alone. All placements matter. Yeah. I agree. I personally think that some of your thoughts should be put in a Bible. I love how you guys believe in me. I love that you guys believe in me as much as you do. I love you guys. You guys are just fantastic. Keep the glaze up. Don't stop the glaze. God, my neck. Hold on. I'm trying to find the perfect angle to crack my neck. Sorry, my head hurts. Do you notice how my forehead isn't like shiny? It's because I didn't put any lotion on, and now my face is all like decrepit and it's shriveling up from the lack of moisture. It's shriveling up from the lack of moisture. Can I get drunk in your chat? How do you get drunk in a chat? Like drunk and you're gonna type in chat while you're drunk? Perchance. Don't you have a cat boy? Excuse me. Don't you have a cat boy in your basement or something? Yeah, that's Martin. His name is Martin. What about him? Yeah, drunk chatting could get you banned. I know, I feel so cozy, guys. Why would you need a boyfriend when you have a cat boy in your basement? Exactly! Everyone is asking me why I'm... Also, wait. Go back to my TikTok. Okay. I made this.
Hey guys, I finally got a boyfriend. I wanted to show you guys my boyfriend. Okay, come with me.
And then everyone thought I had a boyfriend because I said that I did, but that was actually a joke.
Say hi. Say hi. Talk to them.
Hi.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, so that's my boyfriend.
That's my favorite
I
part of
hope
the
that
video, where he
you'd like to meet my boyfriend.
Oh, he felt like a fucking idiot. He disobeyed my direct orders and he fell down the stairs. Okay. Josh is being held captive in a car. Okay, so this is Martin. And then my...
Trust me, I got nothing for you other than love.
Look how happy I am. Look how happy keeping a little captive in my basement.
Trust me, I got nothing for you other than love.
What is
And then I
What's
made
up,
this.
y'all? I'm at the pool with my boyfriend right now, and I'm having a good.
And then this is Shane.
I'm in Florida for the first
That's
time.
Shane.
I'm having a great day. The weather. Happy New Year's, everybody.
And this is also
in the
Shane.
corner right now. In the corner. Sorry,
No
guys,
one
my
is
boyfriend
noticing that I
knows
have a different boyfriend in every single video. No one's picking up on that joke. And clearly, and that's the joke. I don't actually have a real boyfriend, but I have a different. Oh, why am I mogging here? My eyes. Okay.
Doing this whole fucking video.
They're not. I guess I'm not interesting enough to be.
But happy
having
New Year's,
people
everybody.
attentive.
Let me know what your New Year's resolutions are. Happy New Year's.
Okay.
What the heck? What's up, y'all?
And then I had this
Hi
one.
guys, today we're gonna be pranking my boyfriend today. I have a really funny prank planned for him. So come with me to prank my boyfriend.
These are the videos you have to explain to a detective? No, they would never report me. They know not to.
You can leave.
And then this is Josh.
No. Okay guys, follow for more prank videos. Thank you for
And there's a different boyfriend in every single one. So is Martin, Shane,
watching.
and Josh.
Hi guys, today we're gonna be
I just like
pranking
this
my
video
boy-
because I mog a little bit.
Hi guys, today we're gonna be pranking my boyfriend today. I have a really funny prank planned for him.
I used to do my makeup so good, I forgot how to do my
Come with
makeup
me to
like
prank
that.
my boyfriend.
Okay.
Trust me, I got nothing for you other than love.
Back of the bus. Wait, where's Hazel? I miss Hazel. And then I was making my own edits. I was just bored making my own edits. Josh is gay and likes men. Hey, not too much on my homie Josh. It might be true, but not too much on him.
You're saying
Also, I made this one, which did not help with the boyfriend allegation. This did not help with the boyfriend allegation. I think I just need to stop making boyfriend videos. Now everyone thinks I have a boyfriend. And it's not true. And then the real huzz is gonna be like,
watch this. I'm gonna ask.
I remember eating pussy on the back of the bus. I feel like Josh secretly wants you to want him. Everybody secretly wants me to want them, it's true. What? You don't like those hats? Hey! I think I look really good in hats because it's the only time I feel like I look symmetrical. This satirical content is going to trigger low IQ people. It really was not, I guess, the move, I guess, to be making this content because there was a lot of people getting very triggered by it. But it's okay because I don't know. Trust me, I got nothing for you other than love. I remember eating pussy on the back of the bus. Is that how it goes? I don't really listen to Lil Peep, but when I do listen to his songs, I'm like, this is so good. I need to start listening to Lil Peep, and then I never do. My ex really liked Lil Peep, and he also liked Lil Peep's friend, who's named Lil Tracy, and he liked Lil Tracy so much, and put me on all of Lil Tracy's music, and I was like, why does Lil Tracy sound so familiar? And I was like, bro, I feel like Lil Tracy sounds so familiar. Who is Lil Tracy? And he's like, what about him? And I'm like, oh, he just sounds so familiar. And then I look up him on Instagram. I'm like, I swear I've heard the name Lil Tracy.
And then I see, I pulled up my DMs, and Lil Tracy had DM'd me before. He slid into my DMs, and then my ex was like, I will never listen to this guy's music again. I hate him. I hate him. I hate this guy now. I hate this guy. And then so whenever my ex would act up, I'd be like, be careful. I'm kidding. my friends in LA, oh my god. Be careful if you ever date a girl in LA. Cause, and I'm talking about myself as well, even though I don't live there, but oh my god. I guess you have more of an ability to be so evil Knievel. All my girlfriends are like, whenever like a guy acts up that like if a guy like cheats on them, for example, they'll just go find his idol and get with his idol. It's dark. It's dark. And I remember I was like, the so and so is like, I had this like one situationship last time I went to LA, and it was like tormenting me day in and day out. And I told one of my LA girlfriends about it, and she's like, the first thing that she said was, who's his idol? Does he like idolize anyone? Oh, that was dark. He's Eskimo Brothers now. He's not, for the record. But he could have been. Why as soon as I let up chatters get creepy? It's okay. I think I might need to get some more mods. Perchance. Well, not to be evil, not to sound evil, but I remember this, like, situationship I had who was, like, evil Knievel, and he just, like, would go out of his way to make me jealous. Which works on me, because I'm the most jealous. Well, I say I'm the most jealous. Well, I am. I'm very easily made to be jealous. I think I have a high vasopressin production in my body. I think I produce a lot of vasopressin because I produce a lot of test. So anyways, and I was always like, I was always like, why is this guy always trying to make me jealous with, like, Crystal the meth addict? Crystal with just, like, these random girls, when I could have been bouncing on your idol yesterday. I'm being nice. If I tried to make him jealous back, it would end in disaster. It would have ended in disaster. It would have ended in absolute war. Apocalypse. If I made you jealous back, how dare you? How dare you? It's like Japan and America. And I could just drop a humongous chungus nuke on you. And all you can do is just bomb Pearl Harbor. So what are you doing? What are you doing to me right now? What is this? Do you know how much it takes for me to just hold back and not to stoop to your level? Because if I stoop to your level, I would be so much worse. And there's no such thing as me stooping to someone's level. I always stoop so much worse than their level if I stoop to their level at all. Do you know how hard it is for me not to go bouncing on your idol? Do you know how hard that is for me? Like, because this guy would always get with, like, these, like, girls, and then I'm like, your idol is in my DMs. Your idol is in my DMs. Your idol follows me. Be careful. Be careful. You're poking the bear. You disturb the alpha, and you don't want to know what the alpha does when she's upset. know Carmevalence. You don't want to know the real evil Carmela. You don't want to know Carmevalence. Wait, do you guys know I've been quoting this so much and no one gets my quote. No one gets my video reference. How do you spell Candace Owens hot? Candace Owens sexy.
Don't get to ask those questions. What's wrong with you, Mom?
You don't get to ask those questions.
Why are you so scared?
What's wrong with you, Mom? Why are you so scared? I didn't actually know what she was saying. I've just been saying, ha 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 ha.
You don't get to ask those questions. What's wrong with you, Mom? Why are you so scared? You don't get to ask.
Why is she so sexy?
You don't get.
Oh my god, Candace Owens is kind of turning me a little bit lesbian. Why is she so fine? Oh my god.
That time
on your head. You'll go riot and burn.
I want more Candace Owens sexy. Is this her? Is this AI? There's no way this is her. Oh wait, why did it take so long for me to figure out this is AI? Am I stupid?
You don't get to ask those questions.
You don't get to ask.
Are you afraid of the crowd? I said, baby girl, why don't you stay with me tonight? I wanna be that time my shit, just
This
like
is so
I'm
fun.
How my dick shit free little bitch and ride my dick all night.
I want more.
And on opening a hoe clinic. Yes, a rehab.
Hot girls are
Got into trouble yesterday because I came for the queen that is
I want
Taylor
Candace
Swift.
Owens edits. Hold on. She's so attractive. I just don't like when she opens her mouth. That's what people say about me, actually. They're like, I like to give to her, but once she opens her mouth, I don't see.
There will be nothing that can stop me. Okay? And I want you guys to say, this is not a threat, this is a promise. There will be nothing that can stop me. Okay? Over my dead body, which I'm sure can do.
Got into
Yeah,
trouble.
sexy edit.
Hello.
There's
Okay,
no
you are
sexy
the
edits
dumbest.
of Candace Owens. I think I already watched them all. Candace, if you ever just changed your ways and became lesbian, I'm here. Okay. You don't get to ask those questions. Libtard calm attacking my girl. I'm not even that liberal. I'm like, okay, I say that, but I actually am. I actually am pretty liberal, but like, not that liberal. But yeah, I am pretty liberal. If I think about it, yeah. I guess I am a bit of a libtard. I guess. You don't get to ask those questions. That's the sound of me eating the microphone. You don't believe in closed borders, and you probably hate ice. Hey! You're making assumptions. I actually do hate ice. But you're making assumptions. I didn't even say that, and you just assumed that, so don't assume it. I do hate ice, but you're just assuming things about me. Well, I've always hated ice. Like, from the beginning. Well, now it's, like, worse than it was before. Before, it was, like, a lot more chill. Just I didn't like it because I have a lot of people in my life who have dealt with them, and I've just always disliked them. But now it's like worse. Yeah, exactly what Squabashaw said. This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. This should not be a surprise to anybody. Sorry. Okay, guys, I'm gonna stop being boring. I'm really tired. I'm going to leave now. I hope everyone had a very nice stream today, even though I was so tired because I've been staying up till 9 every single day like an idiot. I love you guys so much. I really enjoyed stream today. You guys are awesome. Shout out to the mods. Shout out to Squab who was holding down the modding today. Shout out to all of y'all. You don't get to ask those questions. I got hiccups. Oh no. Okay, I love you guys. See you guys later. Bye. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a really good night tonight. Have good sleep, sweet dreams. Love you all. Bye.